Hi friends, this is Aida Vid. Thank you for tuning Aida Vid channel. Today, I am sharing with you a material that I have prepared regarding to a interview that I did to a real soldier. I present certain questions for him to answer to us. He kindly did. These questions are the most frequent lies that romance scams always tell their victims. I will appreciate if you find this material interesting or useful. Do not hesitate sharing with your friends and your social media. If you like it as well, give me a thumbs up. Write down your feedback. Always there's people looking and reading your comments, your advices and suggestions for them to do not fall in these tricks anymore. This video will have one part in English and one other in Spanish for you both understand what I am saying. I will strongly recommend to do not accept friendship from unknown people. Before doing that, please check their profile. If you find anything weird, believe in your God, believe in your instincts, and do not add them to your friend list. As well, I think it's very useful to set up all our accounts in private. As well, do not share your friend list. It's very important for you to understand this point because when we share our friend list, everybody can see that and can search and dig in their information to steal pictures, to steal videos, and create fake profiles. And I'm talking about romance scams and other kind of cyber crimes. It's very important for you to understand that this is a very important topic. Police cannot do much right now because we still accepting these friendships that since day one are suspicious and abusive. I hope you enjoy this material. Share it one more time and give me thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Give me your feedback and thank you very much for watching. And let's see what I have for you today. See ya.
So your question is if soldiers were able to use their phones with phone calls or FaceTimes. So soldiers are able to use their phones with no permission of any commander. Only circumstances we're not allowed to use our phones is during training or events that allows us not to use our phones during something's going on base or something's going on with our soldiers. It has to be like personal. They take our phones away, but it's to secure information for the families won't know outside of the army. So armies can do their jobs and communicate to other families if something was going on instead of finding out on social media. That's the only times we're not allowed to use our phones. And for permission to leave, we have set dates, usually one in winter time, usually between December, and one in summertime, probably around late June, early July. Usually it's for 2 weeks, consists of 16 days. Soldiers have leave days, not allowances. Each month we could create 2.5 days of leave. So after half the year, it's about 16 days. They calculate it. We do not have to ask for money between our loved ones. The money we use on leave is our own money. And the commander does not need to see any money. He just has to see leave days that you have. That's the only thing that will stop you from going on leave. Any other questions?
Yes. What about the vacations? You request vacations. Can your girlfriend request vacations for you?
No. So your spouse or your significant other cannot request leave days for you at all. But in situations of emergencies, as family emergencies, either the Red Cross will contact you or you would tell your commander and you will do the process still yourself, but they would have to understand what's going on at home. So your wife will not be able to do any paperwork for you.
There's any amount of money that you have to pay in order to get your vacations?
To the Army, no. Only money we use on vacation is on ourselves. Either if it's airplane flights, we pay for them ourselves. We don't have to pay to go to vacation. Those are vacation days are guaranteed by days if you work on the month. So if you have enough days, you're able to leave. You don't have to pay any money.
Okay. There is anything called the military package or baggage. It's something that these scammers said that, for example, I don't feel secure in here, so I'm gonna send you my military bag or luggage for you to have all my paperwork, my documents.
That's not true. Our paperwork that are sensitive is either already in the system, online, on a database with the Army, or printed out but not that highly sensitive, and you keep yourself, or your company will keep it, or different departments inside your brigade. But you would never have important documents out and just flying around. You can't be passing around either.
There's anything that any situation in that if you find gold or any precious metals that you and your co-workers, the other soldiers, gonna say, okay, this part is for you, this other part is for you, and
No,
also your commander can congratulate you and give you an award and gifts regarding to that.
No, any gold or any money of any sort value you find during I guess you could say
A mission or something?
Deployment,
Yes.
you cannot keep that. That goes straight to the government, and the government will handle that itself. If a soldier takes that, they can be UCMJ'd, as basically the military law. They could get in trouble. They can't take anything home that's not theirs. Either weapons, gold, money. It's not theirs. They can't keep it.
If you in any occasion get attacked by terrorists or something and you're bleeding, do you have to call your wife, your girlfriend, in order to send you money to you be attended by a hospital or something?
That is not true at all. Army, once you're in the Army, you have full coverage. You will have to ask no money for anything. Your spouse doesn't pay for anything. You pay for your own Medicare, and it's 100% paid for already. So if I get shot during training or anything, they will treat me, a full process of healing, surgery, anything they need, or I will have to pay nothing.
Can you do video calls?
If it's a regular Army day, that's a Monday or Tuesday, and everyone's just a regular day at work, I can make any video calls I want.
Can you be using the internet for 8 hours or 12 hours straight chatting with someone?
I mean, if you're not working, why not? But there's no restriction on how many hours you can talk to somebody. That's all up to you and the way you work. But no one's gonna say, "Oh, I already talked online for 4 hours. I can't talk no more." That's not true at all.
What about the quality of food that you have in where you are working at?
The Army will feed us as enough food they can. Either it's MREs or hot food. We will never starve on purpose or anything like that. During training, we work until the job is done. But we don't ask for people for food because we do eat enough food. We are not starving, and we do get paid.
Is that true that the soldiers are currently asking for money online?
No soldier should be asking any money online. We do get paid consistently, no matter what, the 1st and the 15th. So if a soldier is doing that, he's in the wrong.
Okay. Do you have the capability to use your money whenever you want?
I can use my money whenever I want. It's my money. I can use it whenever I want.
Okay, perfect. You would like to give a message for these people, these women that are falling in these tricks and these lies?
So they are bad people out there. Not every soldier is good, but we do not have a bad image. We care about our image. We have our own money. We have our own health care. This is the main reason why we joined also, because we have things like that will benefit us later in the future and our families. We are not starving. We have the health care. We don't need anyone's help.
Thank you. ¿Te gustaría hablar en español ahora?
No way I can talk Spanish that good.
Okay, ¿yo te puedo ir preguntando?
Sí.
Sí. Hola, me gustaría saber si es cierto que cuando ustedes están en misiones o quiero decir si están en Siria o en algún lugar donde les han mandado a combate o esos lugares especiales, en que tú no tengas dinero para pagar tus gastos o si tú no tienes acceso a tu dinero, digamos.
You have access of your money wherever. So your expenses will be figured out and covered before you leave for anywhere in the world. So if you're traveling anywhere, the bills will be paid. They will be settled and everything. The army will take care of that.
Okay. If you, si tienes deseos de ir a visitar a tu novia, ¿es tu novia quien requiere vacaciones para ti y se comunica directamente con tu comandante?
No. So girlfriends mean nothing in the army. It's all about a wife. But even then, a wife cannot do anything or talk to the commander about any leave forms or any sort of money. It's not a real thing.
¿Qué me puede decir con respecto a los matrimonios vía online?
It's not real. It doesn't exist. Everything has to be a government paperwork done in a state, stamped and certified, and then sent into the army. They have to certify it also, and then have to go through a DEERS program. So the wife would have to get a card, put her into healthcare and everything she needs to do with your permission also, or the power of attorney. There's nothing you can do online. That's totally fake.
Te estaba mostrando yo algunos de los documentos que estos señores les mandan a sus víctimas. ¿Qué opinas tú con respecto a los documentos que te mostré o los que pudiste ver?
Those documents are fake. So you can grab many documents online, but the way they do it, the way everything's worded, it's just a lot of words that mean nothing. So many forms you see online are fake, and there's no one who keep their personal information online like that.
Con respecto a buscar novias y todo eso en internet, yo me imagino como si tú eres soltero, tú lo harás, no sé, participarás en social media, en los medios sociales. Pero mi consulta es, cuando tú estás trabajando, porque el Army es un trabajo como cualquier otro, pienso yo que si tú estás, no sé cuál es el periodo de trabajo que tú tienes, 8 horas.
Our hours, we wake up 5 in the morning, we go to work at 6, we conduct physical training, and then for the rest of the day is due to jobs. If we finish our work, we get to go home, but it's not a set hour.
Entonces, tú sí podrías estar conversando con personas y hablando video chat para mostrar tu cara, ¿verdad? Si es que estuvieras conversando con alguien, no, digamos, no tienes ningún impedimento.
So, if I'm working and I want to be able to talk to someone, am I allowed to? Yes. Is it unprofessional as a soldier? Yes. But am I capable? All means, you can talk to anybody you want, any time of the day, if you're just working in garrison.
Entiendo que no habría ninguna prohibición en ese aspecto, pero sí, si estás en un área restringida, obviamente que sea restringida. Por seguridad no podrías hacer videos, por ejemplo.
No, so if you're in a restricted area within, like, let's say a military vehicle or military training or an event that is very, for soldiers' eyes only, I guess you can say, or government eyes, you can't videotape it or take pictures. But those incidents don't happen every day. They happen very rarely. So yeah, it's a real thing. Let's say if I'm inside a military vehicle and there's computer work and I guess you could say like weaponry, I can't put that online. That's classified. I'll get in trouble. So I cannot videotape if I'm doing a classified training event or I'm somewhere I shouldn't be.
Okay, perfecto. ¿Te gustaría darle algún mensaje a las mujeres que hablan español de lo que te acabo de mostrar, que era una sorpresa para ti, me parece, y cuál es tu opinión y tu consejo para ellas si es que alguien les pide dinero, les está contactando utilizando fotografías y no diciéndoles no puedo darte videollamada porque me lo prohíbe mi comandante. Y están haciéndoles requerimientos de dinero o diciéndoles necesito que pidas vacaciones para mí, pero tienes que pagar y ese tipo de cosas. ¿Les darías algún consejo a las mujeres?
So no U.S. soldier will ever need a citizen's help with money or any financial problems or government problems or document problems. We don't need anybody, especially just a random person in the street that we don't even know. They will not help us. So it's a lie.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank
Hopefully
you.
that helped.
Yeah.
I told the truth,
Yes.
but in a very short way.
Es lo mejor porque a ellas yo les tengo que decir muchas veces las cosas como bien.
We don't need anybody, especially just a random person in the street that we don't even know. They will not help us. So it's a lie. We don't need anybody, especially just a random person in the street that we don't even know. They will not help us. So it's a lie. We don't need anybody, especially just a random person in the street that we don't even know. They will not help us. So it's a lie.